Alright, Dexter fans, with Dexter Original Sin airing, it's now finally time to dive back into the Dexter-Verse and talk theories, what-ifs, the book series, crazy facts about the show, and so much more. For this video, let's ease back into the Dexter content and talk about some of the most crazy facts that you probably didn't know. Now, I'm saving the most crazy fact for the end, so stick with me because I have a feeling that you're going to be appalled with what I have to say. But let's start off easy with a fact that may not be mind-blowing, but it is still pretty fun to think about. Number 1. Julie Benz, aka Rita, originally auditioned for the role of Deb. Before being cast as Rita, Julie actually auditioned to play Dexter's sister, Deborah Morgan. Now, I personally cannot imagine Julie Benz playing Deb because of how different Deb is than Rita, but it would be kind of fun to see Julie cursing and dropping F-bombs every other word. Number 2. Michael C. Hall once crashed Dexter's boat, The Slice of Life. In an AMA, when asked about an embarrassing story from set, Michael C. Hall replied, "I did almost $1,000 of damage to the Slice of Life one time in a very unsuccessful and embarrassing attempt to try to dock it. It's on some blooper reel from the 3rd season that circulated for a time." Now, I personally haven't been able to find this video, but if you find it, send me the link in the comments. Number 3. Jennifer Carpenter's Deb uses more curse words in any given episode than all of her colleagues combined. In fact, Deb drops 996 F-bombs throughout Dexter's 8 seasons. Apparently, an avid Dexter fan counted each and every single one of Deborah Morgan's F-words throughout all 8 seasons, which rounded out to 996. Not counting New Blood, of course. Honestly, I wish they would have kept count so they could have hit that 1,000 for Deb. Number 4. In preparation to play Dexter, Michael C. Hall stalked real New Yorkers. Michael C. Hall admitted in an interview in 2013 that he went to questionable lengths to get into the mind of Dexter. In the interview, he recalled how after getting the part of Dexter, when he had some extra time, he would randomly choose someone in New York and follow them wherever they went. Now, he did say that, of course, he had no other intention than seeing how well he could pull it off without getting caught, but still, that seems pretty wild. Can you imagine being a random New Yorker being stalked by the Michael C. Hall? Number 5. Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye, could have been Brian Moser. Jeremy Renner played Jeffrey Dahmer in the 2002 biographical horror film called Dahmer. It was that role that led Renner to being offered the opportunity to play Dexter's brother Brian, the ice truck killer, in season 1. However, he ultimately declined because he didn't want to be typecast in the serial killer genre. Who knows how his career would have changed if he took that role, and I do feel like he would have been great as Brian, but to be honest, I wouldn't want anyone other than Christian Camargo playing Brian. Number 6. Jimmy Smits accidentally used a real knife during one of his scenes. During filming, Jimmy Smits, who played Miguel Prado, accidentally picked up a real knife that had been left on set instead of a prop knife and stabbed the stuntman in the chest, right where his heart was. Thankfully, Smits hit a small plastic cover that had been attached to the stuntman, and he was badly bruised but otherwise uninjured. Apparently, during filming non-action sequences, real knives are used for authenticity. And finally, number 7, a fact that I can't believe is true, because why would you assume this is true, especially if you haven't read the books? Jennifer Carpenter apparently always assumed Deborah was in love with Dexter. According to Jennifer Carpenter, she always knew that Deborah was in love with Dexter and played her with that in mind from the beginning of the series. So she wasn't surprised when that storyline was introduced. So apparently Jennifer Carpenter wasn't surprised when the worst storyline in all of Dexter was introduced into the show. Alright guys, that's a wrap on this video. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Or if I missed your favorite Dexter fact, drop it below and maybe I'll feature it in my next video. And with Dexter Original Sin currently airing, you know we've got even more to talk about, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Alright guys, until next time.